Alright, so this is the before picture. This is how my client came in. And right here I'm using the number 3 guard lever all the way open. He wanted this side to be pretty short. And notice how his hair has 2 different colors. So right here, whenever I cut it down, it looks like I patched him, but I really didn't. There's hair there. It's just a lighter area. And my client knows that how light it is right there. So we took that 3.5 all the way up to the ridge of the head whenever you want it to part over. And you can see it all over his scalp. It's just like different color patterns. So my client showed me a picture of a haircut that he saw online, and this is what we went for. So you saw how he came in, you know. Now we're gonna have the number 1 guard on, and I'm using my Oster fast feeds with the double magnetic guards, and I have the number 1 guard on, and I'm going up. I guess you could say I'm giving the shape and contouring the shape of his head, and then I put the lever in the middle, go up another 1/2 inch, and then open it all the way up and go up another about 1/2 inch. We just wanted to keep that number 1 pretty low. And then this is a number 2 guard lever all the way open, and we're just removing that white. We're just removing the number 1 guard. I apologize if you hear me sniffling. I guess it's the allergies kicking in. I was gonna do an intro, but I look horrible, y'all. I'm feeling kind of under the weather. So alright, so what you do to one side, you do to the other. It's basically a 1 into like a 3 on one side, and then on this side you go all the way up to a 4 guard, just to remove some bulk out of the way, and then we're gonna do some shear work. And this is just a client's preference. Like I said, he showed me a picture of a haircut. So in the back area, it's going to be pretty short, but it's still going to be laying down. Right here, this is the number 4 guard. And I'm not like digging into the long hair. I'm kind of just going straight up. And right here, I have the number 1 guard on. But I want to make this announcement because we've been getting a lot of comments. As far as the Tomb Squad, we've been getting a lot of comments and people telling us, you know, what city we're gonna come to. If you go to tomb45.com, I'll leave a link in the description below. Go to tomb45.com, click on tour, and you will be able to vote for your city. And the top 5 cities are the ones that we are going to be going on tour for. So if you want us to be in your city, you got to go vote. It's a campaign. So the top 5 cities that are voted are the ones we're going to hit up. So go to tomb45.com, click on tour, and vote for your city. It's pretty simple. But we can't plan anything or say we're going to go on tour if we don't know what cities we're going to hit up. So the top 5 cities are going to be the ones that we hit up. It's gonna be like barber battles, classes, workshops. So I'm excited to see what cities, are the top 5. So right here I'm using my Annis GTXT outliners. They are modified just because the plastic piece is cut off. But doing so, you do lose the factory warranty. And we're just giving him square sideburns, keeping it, pretty professional. And using a lot of the corners to create that C cup. Alright, so right here, this is a technique that works for me. I might not even be doing it the right way, to be honest with you. I learned this in barber school and I just ran with it. So I'm using my thinning shears and I'm combing the hair up and I'm traveling You know, I'm not staying in one place, because if you stay in one place, you are going to create a guideline, and I don't want to do that. I'm just thinning out the hair, making it a little more softer and adding some texture to it, okay? And I'm just using my comb and thinning shears to do so. Right here, I'm going to wet the hair, you know, wet it a good amount, because whenever you wet the hair, it stretches out to its maximum potential, right? So now we're going to start the first guideline with the shears, and that right there is going to be our guideline all the way to the right side of the head, and we're going to work our way backwards, okay? And you can see it, I mean, how my client came in, you could already tell a huge difference. Like, I don't know what it is, man, but a haircut does so much for somebody. Their confidence level goes up. You know, they want to go out, they want people to see their haircut, they want people to know where they got their haircut. So I think a haircut can do a lot for somebody. And you know, whenever the clients leave satisfied and happy and say they're gonna come back, like, that's a huge payment to me. Like, it feels good that I can make someone feel good about themselves with just a haircut. So right here, this is called just double cross-checking your work and making sure everything is even. Also, I turned him around and asked him if he wanted a little more off, and which he did. So I went ahead and did so. I'm just making sure everything is even. And everything I use in my videos will be in the description below. These are Kashi shears and Kashi thinning shears. So right here, there's a little bit of bulk left over, so I came back with my, I believe this is my 2 open, so you two guard. And again, I'm not, you know, digging into the long hair. I'm just trying to knock out that bottom bulk, and then I'm going to use my thinning shears, my shears to do shear over comb, and it's going to blend right in. And if you want to see this technique a little more, as it broken down, go to my technique videos, my barber technique videos, and I break it down very thoroughly on how to do shear over comb and everything that I use, you know, day in and day out, my barber techniques. Go check that video out. Alright, so right here, you can tell sometimes this area will be a little too thick and might hang over. Unless you style it. So right here, I like to take my thinning shears and just kind of like lighten that up a little bit, and you can see it's gonna start laying down more. Again, this may not be the right technique, but it's something that works for me, so I wanted to show y'all how I do it. And we're just lining up the back of the neck with the square shape. You know, not every client wants those crazy drastic skin fades and drop fades. Now we're gonna add some product. I mean, I don't know if it's me, but my client looks, you know, he looks happy. He looks like he feels good about this haircut. And shout out to my client for allowing me to do this video. Now we're gonna start combing it. I think this was a dope transformation. Again, you know, not a skin fade, but you know, simple but effective. We're just gonna add that little pomp in the front.
One of the hottest, the house of creation.
And this is the finished look. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe, share, and comment. Team Gifted, stay gifted.